All right, welcome back into Pirate Radio Live here on a Thursday. Clip Rock here with you, Shirley Rhodes. Sean has moved over to the production computer video side of things because Coach Alex Harper joining us from Kiwanis, Greenville Little League. Coach Harper, good to talk to you.
Thank you, Clip. Thank you for having me on the show.
Absolutely. And brought one of your best and brightest here. We've got Oliver Hinnant joining us inside the Pirate Radio studios. Oliver, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Good to have you here. So, getting ready for some playoff action, right?
Yes,
Playoffs?
Playoffs.
Yes,
and you got to get a good night's sleep tonight because from what I understand, y'all get going tomorrow morning, right?
No, sir. We start Saturday morning.
That's on me.
I was given some bad
That's on
information
me.
from the coach.
That's on me.
Luckily, Oliver knows when you play.
Yeah.
We have practice tonight, then another practice tomorrow, and then we play at 11 o'clock on Saturday.
Right. So, Oliver, what position do you play?
Mostly middle infield, shortstop, second base, and some pitching.
Okay. And I understand you're having a great season at the plate this year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell us about what are your numbers looking like?
I have, I think, like a 478 batting average.
It's not bad. Are you playing slow pitch softball
average.
or baseball?
Baseball.
It's a heck of an average.
About 34 hits, something like that.
Wow. Any dingers?
No, my brother has 5 though.
Okay. All right. He's got the power. You got the hitting to all
Yes,
over the
sir.
field.
Yes, sir.
Well done. How'd you guys do as a team this year?
We finished 13-9, so not bad. Not as good as last year. We were 17-5 last year, but still finished second this year. So
You excited about the playoffs?
yes, sir.
All right. Is Kiwanis North State or Tar Heel?
North State.
All right.
Gray pants.
North,
yeah.
North State pride. Who is the team to beat if it's not Kiwanis on the North State side? Who's the best team?
Definitely CNC Stoneworks.
Okay. I got some studs.
Talk
Yeah.
about them a little bit. Who are some top guys on their team and what makes them so good?
Grady Odell, he's a great pitcher. He actually throws pretty fast. Stocks Jones, great hitter. Great pitcher too. Corden Cradle, great first baseman and great hitter too. Actually, this kid named Blake, I can't remember his last name, but he's just like turned into a really good hitter this year, and he's like really, really fast, and he's a good center fielder. And Bruin Jasinski, great shortstop, great small little hitter. He's like really small, but he's still really good.
He's got a whole scouting report for us,
sir.
man.
There you go. Who's the first round opponent?
We play Physicians East.
Okay, got them on Saturday, Coach.
Yep, on Saturday. So, Ollie, give us a little preview of what we got going on in round 1 against PE.
PE, based off their record, most people would take them for granted, but you can't really take that team for granted because they have some fight in them. So, yeah, that's really about it. And
Definitely.
but if we play our best baseball, we'll definitely
Should take care of business on Saturday.
Yes,
so
sir.
for those who don't know, Greenville Little League postseason play is single elimination until we get to the city championship if we're fortunate enough to get there. So it's a very exciting time. I would almost compare. I know the regionals are double elimination, but in the postseason for Greenville Little League, there is a big focus on managing your pitching because some guys, there needs to be a balance between saving your pitchers, but you also got to win today and get the win and move on to the next round before you do that. So, like Ollie touched on, there is, I forgot what I was going to say. My fault.
Good job.
Go ahead, Cliff.
So how do you use? So is Oliver a guy you're going to use in the field the first game or two, and maybe use his arm?
I'm not going to give away our game plan just yet. Ollie is definitely strong for us in the middle infield. I'm not sure we'll see him on the mound Saturday, but we definitely will at some point during this postseason run.
Tyler says the kid has great manners. He certainly does. So shout out to Mom, who's here.
He does. He's got good parents.
And
Thank you, Mom.
Chad said, "Who's coaching who here?" 478. That is that's a one heck of an average. So that's fantastic.
Thank you.
All right, Oliver, let's talk about you a little bit. Where do you go to school?
St. Peter's Catholic School.
All right. Do you play any other sports?
I play football and basketball also.
What's your favorite sport?
Definitely baseball.
Baseball. Is that what you're the best at, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not very big, so I'm not very good at football. And same thing with basketball. But
What position do you play in football?
football, wide receiver and DB.
Wide receiver. You score a lot of touchdowns?
Yeah. if my quarterback throws it to me.
Oh man,
You're like every other receiver. You want the ball all the
Yes,
time,
I
right?
really want the ball.
Give me that ball. Who's your favorite Major League Baseball team?
The Atlanta Braves, but my favorite player doesn't really make sense because I'm a huge Acuna fan too.
Yeah.
But I really like Mookie Betts for some reason. I don't really know why. But
Well, he's a great player, but
yeah, he's a really good player.
just wearing the wrong jersey.
Yeah.
So yeah, not a Dodgers fan, but Mookie is a heck of a player. So what else do you like to do outside of baseball?
I really like fishing. I mean,
Huh.
I usually go fishing with my brother and one of my friends down the street that actually plays on my team. So we go fishing a lot because we have like a pond like right behind my house. So we
Awesome.
fish for bass and bluegill all the time.
All right. What? So your brother declined the interview?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not a very good. He's not a very big like speaker. He like gets like really shy. Sometimes.
So how old are you?
Sometimes I'm 12.
I would say you're very. I don't know if brave's the word, but I mean, a lot of people freak out when they get a mic in front of them. You don't.
Yeah, I mean, I've been a little had stage fright, in the past, but I was like, you know what? I mean, I was just do it. I mean,
Do you get nervous because man, there's some big crowds that watch you guys play baseball, especially in these playoffs. Do you get any nervous at all, or?
well, I mean, I just view it as just a regular game, like,
Yeah.
and just like, what's the word? I just like tune the crowd out.
Yeah.
Like I just play my game. So.
Okay.
So you kind of mentioned it a little bit, but we're both fortunate to play in a venue as nice as Elm Street.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would say it's one of the nicest Little League parks probably in America. So talk about a little bit what it's like to play at Elm Street and what kind of vibe it is to be in that place.
The atmosphere is crazy, and like what you said, Elm Street is just like it's a crazy field to play on at this age because most people in America don't have a field like this. So yeah, and it's just like so nice to play on that field.
Well, I played Winterville Little League, and I was always jealous of my friends that were in
Yeah.
Greenville. They got all the headlines. They were always in the paper.
Yeah.
They had the nice stadium. So, yeah, don't take it for granted.
Yeah.
It sounds like you don't, so that's
Don't
a
take
good
it
thing.
for granted.
You a big
Very blessed.
Pirate fan, too?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Pirate fan.
Who's your favorite ECU player?
I would say football, definitely this guy, but baseball, I would
kid.
say either like Carter Cunningham or Dixon Williams, something
Yeah.
like that.
Great year. Came up a little short, but
Yeah.
they'll be back next year, like always.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, Oliver, what grade are you in?
6th grade,
Okay.
going into 7th grade.
Going into 7th, and you'll be playing baseball, football, and basketball next year?
Yes, sir.
That's busy, man. You doing okay in school?
Yes, sir.
You got good grades?
Always.
Man. All right.
So like, what's wrong with you though? Like, what are your
Yeah,
negatives?
there's got to be something. What has Alex ever had to make you run extra laps? Do you talk back to the coaches? Do you?
No.
Nah?
No.
I'm not gonna talk about your nickname, huh?
That was more last
Yeah,
year.
That was the last year
That
thing.
was more
You have
last year.
improved.
was his
We gave
nickname?
him the nickname FaceTime
Yeah.
because he would always show his emotions on his face to the public
Oh.
when something wasn't going well.
Yeah.
But he has taken very big steps to improve.
Yeah.
Mom in Studio B wants y'all to talk about the city championship last year.
Oh my gosh.
So you guys played in it apparently.
Yes, sir. It was just like the atmosphere there, like all the the cheering and stuff, and like the pressure that we had, because all of our pitchers, they couldn't pitch because they pitched in all the playoffs games. So I had to start pitching the first game, and I feel like the pressure on me was just like really high. But I actually pitched pretty well, and then when I went back in the field, I did not play well. But we lost the first game, and then the second game, one of our 12-year-olds last year hit a home run a go-ahead home run to take the lead, and then we won that game, and then the last game we lost on a pass ball because we actually threw a no-hitter and we still lost on a pass ball because one of our pitchers walked a player and then they got all the way around the bases and scored on a pass ball in like the third inning.
Man.
And then we just couldn't really get anything going on the offensive side.
So a little motivation for this year,
Yes,
coming off
sir.
of last year.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff. All right. Well, I hope you have a long playoffs and then more baseball after that, because
sir.
judging by your numbers, hopefully you get your name called for All-Stars.
Hopefully.
So good luck with that.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell us anything about Coach Harper? How is he to be with on the field?
He's probably the most fun coach on the team because he just pumps everybody up and he throws really good BP too.
Well, that's good.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
And yeah, he just good coach.
That is the best compliment I've ever received. I was criticized very heavily last year for my BP, but I feel like I've improved.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's got to be cool to have an ECU football player
Yes.
as your baseball coach, right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, even though he is just a long snapper, it's still pretty cool.
Yes, sir.
I think more people know who I am through Pirate Radio and through Greenville Little League than they do
The
from
ECU
ECU football.
I'm a current long snapper.
Maybe so. Maybe so. All right. Anything else, Oliver?
I don't know.
I mean, I feel like we could talk for another 2 hours.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't want you to get, you got to get your head in the game.
Why don't you
bud.
tell people at home to come out to our playoff games?
Oh yeah, come out 11 o'clock Kiwanis Field at the Perkins Athletic Complex. We play Physicians East, Kiwanis versus Physicians East. This is our first playoff game. So yeah, come out to that.
One game at a time, but
yeah.
if you win, when will you play on Sunday?
Sunday we play like 12 or 1 at Elm Street Park.
Okay. So survive in advance.
Oh yeah.
There we go. All right. Well, Oliver, good luck, man.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. And
Nice to meet you, too.
good luck. And Coach Harper.
I'm going to head back to my seat after we got a commercial.
All right, there you go.